Hi everyone, welcome to a special Swift crossing. Tonight we're just hanging out. We're going to be making some friendship bracelets. I have a few events coming up. So this Friday I'm going to a Taylor Swift themed dance party where they just decorate the whole venue with Swift decor and play Taylor Swift all night. And so I've got a group of about 10 of my friends and boyfriend going with me. We're all going out to dinner, dressing up, and expecting to trade some friendship bracelets. So I don't have any that I'm willing to part ways with, so I need to make some more. That's what we're gonna do tonight. So we're going to be making some friendship bracelets. I did this for the Eras tour, and I found it harder than I thought. So meant to have my camera on with my face. Sorry for just giving you this box for the past minute, but I made friendship bracelets for the Eras tour. It was pretty hard to do. I kept dropping my beads everywhere right when I was finishing making my bracelets. My friends did too. It wasn't just a me problem, but it was super fun, and I was sad when it ended. So excited to have another reason to make some bracelets. So I just ordered this kit off Amazon. If you'd like, I can create an Amazon storefront so that you can see what I buy for all my Swift shenanigans. But we've got some string, alphabet beads, and some colorful beads. So lots of options here. The plan is to make as many bracelets as I can by Friday. And we're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you subscribe to Swift Crossing 13, my channel here on YouTube, and leave a comment in the live chat, I'll be picking some lucky winners to get a free bracelet. I'll send you a friendship bracelet, and all you have to do is be on the lookout for me to contact you and send me the address you'd like me to ship it to, and that's it. So little fun community that we have so far, but I definitely would appreciate your suggestions. So if you have any Swift bracelet ideas, don't want to do crazy acronyms that take everyone a long time to figure out, but I could use some ideas. So I'm gonna get started. So first I have to pick my theme. Let me give you guys a good view of my workstation. Get the lighting on. Okay, so right now we are in the 1989 TV era. That is coming out next month. So I think I'm going to start with that, and maybe do a Wonderland bracelet and a clean bracelet. Those are my two favorites, but I also really like This Love and You Are in Love, so we'll probably stick with those today and do a 1989 theme tonight. But tomorrow I'll be back here live, still doing a giveaway, looking for suggestions. So maybe we'll pick an era a night, and we'll just chat Taylor Swift. Let's see. So I've got rainbow, colorful beads, and then just regular black and white beads. So for clean, there's this really cool color in this kit that has blue, nice, the perfect 1989 blue. I don't need a P, but I don't need a P letter. So I'm gonna look for the clean letters in that blue color. Oops, already dropping some. I've had to keep all my cats out of my office because they love arts and crafts a little too much, you know what I mean? Let's see. We'll trade for, do you have any bracelet suggestions that you'd like? We have all the options right now. I'm gonna just scoop some up into the plate to just dig in and see what we get, because these boxes I found are just really hard to get into, dig your fingers into. Still Swift AF, boy. Yes, that's such a good idea. I'm definitely going to create that one. I love that so much. When I saw that trending on the internet after it happened, so during one of the Eras Tour nights, the stage malfunctioned. And the door is supposed to open at a certain time so Taylor can run and do her quick change and hit all her cues without, disrupting the show and the planned flow. But the door malfunctioned, and so she lost out on like many seconds that she needed for this quick change. And she just kind of stood there like, what am I doing? And then there was enough space for her to get through the door, and she bolted full speed in her Eras Tour outfit and high heels, and she just ran past all her dancers. And in case you're wondering, I still haven't found any letters that we need for clean, so we're off to a great start. But yeah, she ran full speed ahead past her dancers to get through that door as soon as she had enough space, and you could just see the mastermind at work. So the next day, it was on the internet like, oh, there was a stage malfunction, Taylor Swift. No one would have expected Taylor to react this way. And, okay, I'm starting to see some C's, but I'm starting to see some C's. I found a couple C beads, but they're not in the blue color that we want. Yeah, so it was trending on the internet the next day. And somebody commented, like I saw it the next morning, and somebody commented, still Swift AF boy, which I thought was hilarious. I shared it with a few people. And then later, somebody said, who taught Mother to talk like that? And I looked a little closer, and it was Taylor that said, still Swift AF boy. Are you kidding me? That made it, like, it was already so funny to begin with. Oh, we found an L. So that's good. One letter down. Yeah, that was so funny. So that definitely deserves a bracelet. I also want to make a No It's Becky bracelet. I think that's like one of my favorite. Oh, we've got an E here. So we've got an L and an E. Oh, and an A. We have reached a productive section of this bucket that I'm drilling into. Oh, and a C. We are having luck. We just need an N now. Oh, I see one. Perfect. Maybe it just took a minute for my eyes to adjust. Where'd it go? Oh, oh no. It went all the way down to the bottom of this little section. That's okay. We're not gonna give up. So you would think that this would be like a quick process. It's definitely not, but it's really fun. So before the Eras Tour, my friend had a bracelet making night at her apartment, and we had snacks, and we each brought like the supplies that we had and just figured out what worked best. So what kind of string worked best, what kind of beads worked best for us. And I think I made like 3 or 4. That's it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we have what we need for our first bracelet. Yay! All right. And I just like, water is a big theme of 1989, so we're going with the blue and the white here. Those are 1989 vibes, those are water vibes, those are clean vibes. So better too much string than not enough. If anybody has any bracelet suggestions, you can suggest it in the live chat and we'll make them Taylor Swift themed. And if you subscribe as well, then you'll be entered into a giveaway to get a bracelet. I'm gonna do just the variety of blues that I have, so I'll show you what that looks like. This one's kind of like on the verge of purple, but we've got these blue beads. We've got a dark, a light, and then a dark and a light see-through, but the light one has glitter, which is really cute. So I'm gonna start with just tying a knot around one of the beads. Move this up a little bit. Just really secure it. So I'm going to be trading these this Friday at a Taylor Swift themed dance party. This will be like my 3rd or 4th Taylor Swift dance party. The first one I went by myself, and it was actually really therapeutic to go by myself. And it was almost exactly 2 years ago to the day. It was September 10th. Okay, so I have the end bead secure, and we're just gonna do a nice little pattern. This string I can already tell I don't like because it has frayed into little pieces. But that's okay. We have enough extra that it should be just fine. So far, so good. So, do I like this pattern? I actually don't. I'm gonna go see-through solid, see-through solid. So that's Friday. Then next month we have the Eras Tour film. If anybody in the chat or that's watching is planning on going, let me know. Are you going opening night? Are you going with a group of friends? Are you team sit down and treat it like a movie? Or are you team go all out and treat it like a concert? I know there's mixed feelings about that. I'm team gonna go and read the room. And I'm gonna dress up, but dress for comfort. I usually overdress a little bit anyway. And then I have this cool idea, and thankfully there's a theater nearby that's doing this, so I'm gonna go twice. I'm gonna go opening night and see what the vibe is. If everybody's standing, then I'll stand. If people behind me are sitting, I'll sit. I think it should be like my personal opinion, I think it should be like a sing-along movie where we don't need to be heard by the whole stadium, but like it doesn't need to be as silent as everybody else, every other theater. But I'm planning on going to a drive-in theater where you're in your car, so you can sing along, do all the chants, dance really badly and nobody's gonna see you. And there's like a theater a little less than an hour away from me that is doing the Eras Tour film. And I'm so excited because I haven't gone to a drive-in theater in a really long time. So I think it'll be like so unique. All right, so we've gotten this far. I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. What we want to do is get about halfway and then do our letters. So I'm going to do it backwards. I'm actually going to try to cut this string past where it frayed and see if I can get it to not fray. That didn't work. Okay, so we won't do that again. Now, do we add hearts? Of course we add hearts. So I'm gonna we're gonna try to add hearts because these beads are really small for a frayed string. So I'm gonna try to get these on here without losing all my progress. And if I do, please leave a suggestion in the live chat so that at least there's a giveaway and something productive happens here. I got that tiny bead on. So we have a heart. Now I like to work backwards with my letters. Thankfully, the letters have a much bigger hole than the hearts. So we will keep that in mind. N, A. You know, I have a talent that I was just thinking about. I can spell things backwards pretty easily. I don't know if that's something to brag about or not, but I used to be a teacher in a past life. Not in a past life, it was this life, but it feels like a different lifetime. And I was always reading my students' work from the front of the desk, like walking by at different angles and just like getting stopped and needing help. So I learned to read upside down, and eventually that just becomes a thing. And then I can also write upside down really well and backwards. So I am a woman of very few talents, but that's one of them. That was backwards. Also, I'm realizing something here. Dang it. This is such a learning experience. My clean, we're making really good progress, but I'm learning that this brand new pack of beads has circle letters and square letters. And all my clean letters are circles except for the N. So I'm going to try to find a circle N. And now I can see the pattern on, like, remember when I spent 5 minutes, it feels like, trying to find that N that fell to the bottom? Yeah, that was all for nothing. If you are a subscriber to the channel, then you've seen me try to play Animal Crossing. This is like a partly Animal Crossing, partly Swifty channel. I'm always making mistakes. That's okay. I find it entertaining. I'm an only child, basically, so I have entertained myself. Ah! First bead down! Watch that be at the end that we need. So I'm just gonna dig around here and see if I can find a circle. Has anybody else traded Aristor bracelets? How fun. It's like such a fun fan project. I was lucky enough to go to the Aristor 3 times. Very lucky. And the first day I went with my friends and we made friendship bracelets together, but I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I remember all the times that I traded bracelets, but I am trying to remember what night each one happened. But there was one trade that really stood out to me. I was walking through the parking lot. Everybody was tailgating. And this woman was like, I see friendship bracelets on my arm. So she like had said that as I was walking by. And so I stopped at her little tent and I don't know what relation she had, but there was a little girl with her. And this little girl was so cute. So cute. And she wanted to trade bracelets with me. And I had this one bracelet that I had made. It was my favorite one that I had made. And in honor of one of my friends that had passed away. It was the song that I dedicate to her, Long Live. And this little girl, I was like, pick whichever one you'd like. And she, of course, chose Long Live, because it was, I mean, it's a great song, and it was a really cute bracelet. And I was like, oh, goodbye bracelet. But it makes me really happy that it's with, like, the whole point was to make it to trade with others. But that was special. And she gave me a really cute bracelet that she made that has, like, a narwhal on it. Which is so Taylor Swift. Like, if Taylor made a friendship bracelet, that's exactly what she would make. Like, you could tell it was kind of handmade, and it was just perfect. Guys, I don't know if there's, oh, I was about to give up, but I thought this was an N, but it's actually a Z. You gotta be careful with if things are backwards. Like, you gotta make note of where the holes are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Found another Z. This is what I'm saying. This is like... Okay, I found multiple Z's. I can see N's in other colors. So, at this point, just for productivity's sake, because I need a lot of bracelets, do we start making a different pattern? Do we say, it's okay that one is a square? Would it bother me? Yes. What do we do? What do we do? Would it bother you if you got a friendship bracelet and they were all circles except one letter that was a square? This is what we're talking about. I was in the middle of making clean, and I realized that the N is a cube and the others are flat circles. And I am having a gosh darn hard time finding a circle N in blue. So we could either start doing a pattern with other colors. Purple would look great with this. I found a bunch of N's that are other colors and a bunch of Z's. I think the next time that I go live, I'm just gonna be over prepared, and I'm gonna make like A's, B's, C's, D's. Wouldn't that make this so much faster? So for you guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I really don't see any other N's that are circles. Like, I'm not even just like missing them. They are just not here. So in that case, we're just gonna make an executive decision that, yep, that's another Z. These are Z's. That the square is fine. I think we are finally square. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. We are trying to make a bunch of friendship bracelets, but it takes me forever, and I didn't want to do this by myself, so thank you for joining. I'm going to be going live and doing this and seeing my progress on how much faster and better I can get. Making bracelets for 2 upcoming events. We have Taylor Swift dance party this Friday, and the Eras Tour film, and I'm planning on going twice. Once on opening night and to a drive-in theater, a drive-in movie on second bead down. That one might be worth finding in the carpet because it was a blue heart, but I found another one. But yeah, a drive-in theater the night that 1989 Taylor's version comes out. How fun will that be? I think it's gonna be super fun. Okay. couple things here. This bead thing, some beads are like flippable, where they are the same backwards and forwards if they flip around. These are not. So my C was backwards, was upside down when I did that because I got distracted. Just a reminder that we are doing a giveaway. So I did it again. Gosh darn it, how do I... Is this C just broken? No, it's you. It was a long day. It was a long day at work. There we go. That's the way letters go. And this heart should go right side up as well, because one of them isn't. But if you would like to win a bracelet, make a suggestion below on either a song title, your favorite lyrics, a Taylor Swift joke like Will Trade For suggested with Swift AF Boy, and you'll be entered into a giveaway. So we have progress. This is great. We have clean, this way, and hearts. And now we'll just finish up the pattern here, and we'll be chugging along. We'll probably make one more tonight. I think as you do this, you get faster. That's what I learned when I did this with my friends, because we were not fast. And then afterwards we were all like, that was so much fun, this is addicting, we need to make a lot more. Oh, if you hear that, that is one of my cats trying to break into my office. He knows how to open doors. Oops. My cats are super smart. I think they're smarter than I am, but that's just me. Oops. Patterns. Anybody have any 1989 predictions? I think so the Speak Now vault tracks were incredible. Like, I'm just kind of measuring around my wrist for sizing. Get an idea of how much more I should do, knowing that we're all different sizes. But this is elastic, so I'm gonna do, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, so maybe one more section of this pattern, and then we'll tie it off. So I really liked, I've liked all the vault tracks for the rave recordings. I'd say Fearless is my weakest link when it comes to vault tracks, except Mr. Perfectly Fine. That one should have been on the album. But Red, amazing vault tracks. They really, like, they're amazing. Okay, this is the danger zone. When you finish beading and you're trying to measure, that is when I found I dropped beads. So I'm gonna wrap my elastic around my finger so that none slip out. All right, so we have enough to close around my wrist and have some extra room. I think that's gonna be good enough for people. Should I add one more to be safe? No, think it's fine the way it is. So I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to do an end knot around the end bead on the other side and then tie it together. Can you guys hear the thunder? I live in Florida. It's the lightning capital of the world, but I also live like right near the actual part of the lightning capital of the world, like the place in Florida that gets the most strikes. That knot, it didn't happen. I tried and it just didn't work. So I was almost struck by lightning this year. Like legit, I was a few feet away from the lightning strike. That was life-changing. I'm fine, but my lightning anxiety is not fine. I am not clean from that close call. So now I try to stay inside when there is lightning happening. But that's like all the time in Florida, so you do what you gotta do. But if my signal goes out, it's probably this thunderstorm. We're also in hurricane season here, which is great. Yeah. This bracelet is coming along. I'm kind of just like winging in this ending of the bracelet and just knotting it a bunch of times. I am not a professional. I'm just a girl that usually plays Animal Crossing, that likes to play likes to listen to Taylor Swift and talk Taylor Swift. And my friends are all far away, and like the girls that I'm going to the Taylor Swift dance party where we're going to be trading this here bracelet, unless this goes to a giveaway winner, they all live like an hour and a half away. One of my friends that I went to the Eras tour, she lives on the other side of the country, so I didn't have anybody to make these with, except you lovely people. So the plan is, we'll make one more. It should go by faster. Alright, we're gonna cut this, and hopefully it doesn't fray too bad. That is one bracelet done. Clean. Well, it's backwards, but not for real life. Okay. Do we want to do Still Swift AF Boy? Of course we do. And I see a lot of the letters that we need right away. We're going to do black and white because I've got a lot of those. So right away I've got 2 S's, a T, an A, a W, another F, a T. This is going much better than the clean. Still, L, L. Okay, we've got, you see, this is where I'm compiling the black and white letters. Still Swift AF. We just need an I for the still. And an I for Swift, and an F for Swift. Oh, and I haven't done boy yet. So there's B, O. I'm saying it and hoping that it just like comes to the surface. Oh, are you here? Oh, roll call. There's a giveaway, oh, if you could rise to the surface. Anybody else have any friendship bracelet requests. It'll get you an entry into the giveaway. I need an O, I need an I, I need another I, and an F. But that was really fast, getting all of those letters. I don't even really know what the I's look like. Are they just a line? Or multiple lines? You know the drill. There's an F. Oh, and I need an O. You would think those would be common. Oh, there it is. Good job. Okay. So now we need 3 I's, and then we'll be good. Did you hear that, bracelets? We need 3 I's, please. Going once, going twice. I'm doing the digging now. So yeah, oh, there's an I. Where'd it go? Wait. I literally see 3 I's right here. We uncovered the I jackpot. There's literally like a million I's. As soon as I moved that bead, they were all there. So let's just check my S. Still. Can you see what I'm doing? Still. Swift. AF, boy. Perfect. And let's do red hearts because she was wearing her red, I believe. Was she doing her red? It was either red or reputation when she did her Swift AF. I want to say I'm changing my mind to reputation now. Still Swift AF, boy. Cool. That's so funny. Okay. We're gonna do this one. Whoa, this one is like pre-cut into the length. Love that. We're gonna do reds for this. Keep it simple. So again, we're going to knot the ever-loving knot out of this end bead because this stuff comes loose so easily. That's the thing about the elastics. It's nice because it doesn't fray, but then they're like not the sturdiest. I'm gonna do another loop through the bead. So when Taylor Swift first said that these friendship bracelets were gonna be a thing, well, I don't know if she said that they were gonna be a thing or if we decided it was gonna be a thing, but either way, when it became a thing, I definitely thought it was gonna be like threaded ones, you know what I'm talking about? Like from the 90s. I know these were in the 90s too, but where you actually create the knots. I love making those. So I started making those and I did not finish even one. I got really close to finishing one, but yeah, it was not close at all. This one should be quicker because I only have 2 types of red. I have a solid and a see-through. So we're doing the pattern, man. Solid see-through, solid see-through. Just a reminder that we'll go live again tomorrow, just hanging out. If you have a favorite Taylor Swift song or lyric or joke, era, leave it in the live chat, subscribe, and I'll enter your username into a giveaway to get a bracelet. Carmen is a cat. Cat Squad. I love that. That's gonna be the next one we do. I love cats too, so you are in a safe place. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna stop the first red, just because we've got a lot of letters here and I don't want to underestimate the space. So we're gonna start with a heart. And we're gonna do an I, O, B. Because again, I like to work backwards. Is that smart to do? You know what? These are complicated jargon terms. So maybe we just go in order this time. And we start with still, just to be safe. All my letters this time are circle. I know everybody was concerned about that. Like I was. Trying to make sure my letters are all facing the right direction. Yikes, did you hear that lightning? That is some Reputation vibes. That was close. So, yeah, lightning is really bad in my area. And there's this like metal tower behind my house for, I guess it's a cell tower. The birds like to sit on that, and I'm like, guys, I was walking this neighborhood and almost got struck by lightning a few months ago. You should get off that big metal pole. Okay, we've got this still. That was not that bad. I guess I could like have this on the camera for you. Usually I'm streaming Animal Crossing. I'm making a Taylor Swift themed island. We are currently building out New York, so the entrance to my island is Welcome to New York. It's come so far. I actually visited New York City a few weeks ago. I can't believe it's been almost a month. Still Swift AF, boy. But I got lots of inspiration for my island. So definitely, if you like Taylor Swift, if you like Animal Crossing, my channel kind of has a mixture of all of that. Halloween is coming up. I've got some cool Halloween Taylor ideas. And of course, the dance party that I'm super excited about. We've finished Swift. And we're already halfway done with this bracelet. That's what happens when we get good suggestions, so appreciate the suggestion. We'll trade for. Let me do a quality check, make sure I haven't spelled anything wrong. Put something on backwards. So far, so good. We've got Still Swift AF. I really hope somebody appreciates this bracelet when we trade it. They will, right? Like, if somebody asks, I would be happy to scream the story into somebody's ear at the nightclub where the Taylor Swift dance party is happening. Has anybody else gone to a dance party? I went when, like before Midnight's came out, before she had announced any tours or anything, and it was kind of like, is this gonna happen? Are we gonna be able to sing Taylor together again one day? Okay. Again, this is the danger zone. Oh god. Of possibly losing your beads. So I've learned to make sure both ends are secure when you're trying on the bracelet. Okay, I can add a few red beads. Not that many though. Maybe 4. And then we'll tie it all together. And then we'll do Carmen as a cat. I have orange beads because orange is the official Karma color. Yeah, this thunderstorm came out of nowhere, man. I just went on a walk right before this and Did not realize it was going to be storming. Let me tie this around the speed. I always want to tie it on both ends, but it doesn't always work out the way I'd hope, you know? It doesn't look that great. Just make sure it's super tight over here. Is anybody in here like an extrovert that loves to go up to people and ask to trade friendship bracelets? Because to me that's like kind of my worst nightmare, but I really want to trade bracelets. Does that make sense? Like, I'm making these. I want to trade with people. I don't want to initiate the conversation. So if you are one of those introverted people, I'm sorry, extroverted people, that it brings you joy, please continue approaching Swifties and asking to trade. Because there are some of us, it's just not going to happen. Unless it's like a kid, I could see myself initiating. But like where I'm going, dance party, 21 and up. The drive-in movie theater I'm seeing the Eras Tour film in. Well, the first time I'm going to a theater, and it's a really popular theater, and people are like, it's by Disney, so people are all about being friendly. Well, I say that as if that's the ideal world. I don't know. I saw a lot of people dress up to see the Barbie movie there, so I'm assuming that's going to be the vibe for the Eras Tour. I'm having terrible luck with this knot. There we go. But, so one of the Eras Tour films, opening night, I'm expecting people to trade. And then the drive-in theater, I'm assuming people will trade, like, in the snack line. All right, we'll trade for. We have your bracelet all done. Thank you for the suggestion. We have Still, Swift, AF, Boy, with red hearts and red beads. Where's my camera? There it is. Sorry, cool. So far we have a clean 1989 bracelet and a Still Swift AF Boy bracelet. I'm gonna trim up these ends. And last one for the night is going to be Karma is a Cat for a Cat Squad. Thank you for your suggestion. And still gonna take suggestions because we'll be here tomorrow again. Hopefully cranking out more than 3 videos. All right, Karma is a Cat. Come on, lucky. Letter finding. We've got an A. We've got another A. That's for Karma and Cat. We've got a C. I feel like I'm on a game show. This is actually really fun. M. How fast can we do it? My brain is like, all these letters. I was like, M, yes. That's not M, what we're trying to find. All right, Karma is a Cat. Here's a K. A C? We already have a C. We need... I'm seeing lots of C's and A's, so if that helps you make a suggestion, that'd be great. Because we have lots of those. We need... Oh, we do need another A for is A. And an I. So I'm going back to that I jackpot that we had. So I've got is and A, and then we've got K-A, M. Oh, we need another A. Lots of A's. Karma has 2 A's. So we need an R for Karma, and that's done. And then a T for Cat. So down to the final 2 letters. If an R and a T could please come to the surface, that'd be great. All these K's kind of look like R's. And then it's just a big sad, because it's not. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa. Does anybody else think that they should really make these boxes more organized? I, for one, do. Also, third bead down onto the carpet. Bum, bum, bum. We need a T, people. C for cat. I said the wrong thing. Beads, disregard. We need a T. T for cat. So the last time I made bracelets, I made a long live. I made a Swiftie, which that one was one of my favorites, and a bracelet that said the Eras Tour. We've got a T, people. Last letter we need is an R. I have my finger up like it's gonna find something. Because it might. This is the hardest, most time-consuming part. Out of all these beads. Whoa, fourth bead down. Oh, I found one. This is not a drill. We have all the letters we need for Karma is a cat. Woo! I love it. Okay, this time we're not going to do hearts, but we are going to do elastic again. And I think we're going to do is what color goes best with orange? Maybe we'll just do solid color. Did you like what I did there? I was bouncing it on my nose. You just can't tell. Solid colors on the outside of the letters and see-through colors for the space. Sounds great to me. Last time I did not leave enough room on the outside of my bead knot. So this time I am going to leave room. Thinking about the future me trying to tie the end of the bracelet and doing her a favor. You're welcome, future me. Are you guys making friendship bracelets right now? Because that would be crazy if you were, and that'd be so cool. Please let me know. We will be back here tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier, for about an hour. And we'll be making friendship bracelets. And I would love your suggestions. Bright orange, regular orange, bright orange, regular orange. That's the vibe. I know I have some really cool beads somewhere, so I'm gonna hunt those down. I have like midnights colored, like different blues and blacks and purples, and they're all shiny. So I'll have to find those. Are they still in my trunk from the Eras Tour? Maybe. It's possible. They're either there or they're in the garage. Because I typically try to keep my arts and crafts away from my cats. Sorry, Cat Squad. It's for your own good. All right. We are mostly done with our first side of the bracelet before we do our letters. Maybe, let's see, that's 4, 8. Yeah, we'll stop here at 10. And then we'll go, oh wait, this K is not the right K, but this one is. Okay. We'll start from the beginning again. I don't know why I made it hard on myself the first time. K, A. Thank you everybody for sticking around. if you'd like, you can subscribe to the channel. And also feel free to join the live chat. It's just a small group of us here hanging out on a Monday night during a thunderstorm where I am, making friendship bracelets. You can comment and subscribe, and then you'll get an entry into a giveaway to get one of these bracelets, if you'd like. I typically post like Taylor Swift jokes, like if I see something out in a store that reminds me of a Swift lyric or something like that, I'll make a funny video. I think they're funny. And I also, fifth bead down. I also play Animal Crossing. It's just like a relaxing game for me. I've played that since high school. We are almost done already. I've got Karma is A, and then we'll do Cat. What do we think about the fact that, I think it's the MTV Awards that are happening right now. Voting is happening, or it may have just ended. Karma was nominated as the Song of the Summer, and it was losing. It was the Ice Spice version, and it was losing to some things that I just don't recognize. So I voted for Karma because I didn't know the other songs, and I'd probably vote for Taylor Swift no matter what she was up for. But all you had to do is vote on MTV's Instagram stories. So that was really easy. I'm old enough to remember having to like go to the website. I think you used to be able to text your votes in. Times have changed so much. I was talking with my boyfriends earlier this week, or last week, and we were talking about Ticketmaster. I'm a little older than he is. And I remember going to Ticketmaster locations. If you wanted to go to a concert, you would have to go to the store, tell them what concert you're interested in. They would look it up in their system, see if there were tickets available, and they had this binder. Let's measure safety in the danger zone. Like pretend like that's clasped and see if you can get your hand in. Not quite there. So far I haven't dropped a whole bracelet yet. Last time, like every time I was getting close to finishing a bracelet, it would just splatter all over the floor. And it happened to my whole group of friends. Like every time we finished, like every few minutes, it was just like the sound of beads splattering across the floor. The memories were great though. But yeah, they would look up the tickets in the system, and then you'd have to hope that like nobody else in the area or country or whatever were also looking for those exact tickets and buying them at the same time as you. And they would like have the map of the different venues in their binder, so they'd pull up the map of your stadium or arena and show you like where the seats were that were available. Crazy times, man. And then they'd print out the tickets. This is me thanking past me for leaving enough string. Thank you. I don't love how this turned out though. Like, how do I make this not be like that? Can I loop it? My ending bead is facing the wrong direction. Have they all been like that? Let me just try doing this and see if that helps. We don't want an outlier bead. Oh yeah, that fixed it. or it just made it 2 of them like that, and that's fine. I don't really know what's happening. Again, we are not professionals. We're just here for a good time. Oh, that was so close. Crisis averted. Just like when Taylor was Swift AF boy. I'm excited to share some of the ideas that I have for Halloween for Taylor decorations. So if you'd like to subscribe, I'll be posting content about that. Halloween is just so fun and you get to be so creative. I usually try to find 1 or 2 things each Halloween that just like really satisfy my creativity itch. Arts and crafts or something. Like last year I painted, it was like Stranger Things was really big last year because the new season had come out. So a lot of people were doing the decorations in their yard of the scenes from Stranger Things, and I did that too. So I painted some of the characters onto this like big, I don't remember what it is, but like we got these like big white poster board things, but it's not poster board, but similar, huge ones. And I painted Stranger Things this year, Taylor Swift. All right, that finishes up our bracelets for the night. We'll be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day to make all the bracelets for the Friday dance party, and then we'll keep going because there's even more events happening. So Cat Squad, here is your suggested bracelet. Thank you so much. We have Karma is a cat. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your suggestions. We'll be back tomorrow.